Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm gonna move kind of far away from my camera, farther away than I usually am. I hope the sound is still all right. And I'm running a little bit behind this morning, and it feels good to not be freaking out about it. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. This practice, we are going to bring in some gentle movement, some rocking, some meditation with the rocking, and clear out some energy. We're about to head into another eclipse. We have a new moon. It's a great and wonderful day to release, to let go. And this is a practice that I like to do throughout the day, right? So we're going to begin on our backs, and you can do this from your bed, or you could do this from the floor, any place that feels really good for you. And I think that you can see my whole body. Oops. And what you're going to do is have your knees up, ankles hip-width distance apart, hands and palms facing down. Roll your shoulders back just a little bit. Close down your eyes if that feels good for you. And just take a deep breath in. And begin letting your body just feel really, really heavy. Inhale into the body, nice and deep. Exhale downward into the floor. And feel the sturdiness of the earth beneath you, that support. And we're going to begin just bringing in a little bit of movement into the legs, rocking the knees back and forth, and whatever feels right for you. So you could take big sways if that's what feels good for you, or if that feels like a little bit too much, just little inch by inch. This is what feels good for me this morning. Continuing to let the back feel nice and heavy. Breathing into the body. And today on our planet, the flame of cosmic love is amplified. It is a pink flame. It is governed by Archangel Chamuel. So feel, sense, and know Archangel Chamuel is beginning to work in your space, clearing out anything that's less than love, any energies, anywhere in the room that you're in. Welcome him in, continuing to sway the legs back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Breath is steady. Not over inhalating. I don't know if that's a word. And bring your legs to a pause. Feel, sense, and know there is a bubble of that pink cosmic love above your head, right at the soul star, right above the head. And you can begin connecting to it in whatever way feels good for you. And as you do, stretch your legs out. And now let your body once again feel nice and heavy. Feel the support. Do a body scan starting at the top of the head. And just notice if you're holding tension anywhere, what the sensations are as you move through the body. And the bubble of pink light that's above your head is going to move through your body beginning its clearing, beginning its cleansing, anything less than love. And anchor itself below your feet at your earth chakra, your earth star. And as it anchors below your feet, begin rocking your toes. I'm going to see, you can't see my feet. I'm going to move so you can see my feet. Okay, you're just going to begin rocking your feet all the way to the left, all the way to the right, all the way to the left. As lazily and slowly as you can. Minding your breath, it's nice and soft, not pushed. Now that pink bubble of light that anchored at your feet is going to come up in front of you and stop right at the front of your heart. Anchoring at the heart. Now, if you want to, if it feels good, you can bring your leg movement up or fasten the pace a little bit or slow it down. What feels good for you right now? We're just getting the rocking movement going. And it may change as you move through this practice. This pink bubble of light is going to move counterclockwise and anchor itself at the back of your heart chakra. And as it anchors at the back, it's going to also begin bringing up from the earth healing energies. As the cosmic meets earth medicine. And you can pause your feet for a moment, letting your body feel heavy again. And this pink bubble of light is going to continue on its journey counterclockwise all the way the right in front of you and anchoring at the left side of you. And you're going to flip over onto your side very slowly. And I will move so that you can see me very slowly. And we want a 90-degree angle at the hip. The hips are stacked, knees are stacked, ankles are stacked. And we want a 90-degree angle at the knees as well. You're going to place your hand right in front of your heart, and your bottom arm is going to be nice and stretched out, okay? And now give yourself a moment here, settling in, once again letting your body feel really heavy into the earth. Feel that support. Take a few deep breaths. And now very slowly begin rocking yourself and as you begin rocking yourself, this pink bubble of light continuing back on its journey to your right side. And it's going to anchor there at your right side. And you're just going to rock in maybe bigger movements. Feels good this morning. But we're doing this as lazily as we possibly can. That's what my teacher always says. She says, do this as lazily as you can, right? We're not using our muscles. We're just tapping into the natural rhythm of our bodies. predictable movement. Now this pink bubble of light is going to move to the front of your heart and anchor within now. Feel as the love from the universe, the love from the cosmos, the love from God, whatever your word for creator, the ineffable, begins merging with your heart medicine and moving throughout your body. And continue to rock. And then you're going to bring yourself to a pause. And let yourself feel nice and heavy, nice and supported. And now we're going to move on to our bellies, right? Moving on to our bellies. Let's see if you can see me. And you're going to place your hands one on top of the other, palms down, ankles straight. Let your body feel nice and heavy again. And we're going to begin swishing our hips, rocking our hips back and forth. Know that the pink light, the pink flame is clearing anyone else's energy that you're carrying. Any thoughts that are stuck in a loop. Any emotions that are beginning to rise. May they gently and compassionately be felt and released back into the earth. And continuing to rock. And again, maybe bigger movements work for you, or smaller. Every time you do this, it will be a little bit different. Bring attention to your breath. And now we're going to bring ourselves to a pause. And let yourself feel nice and heavy. And now we're going to roll onto the other side. I started on my right, so I'm rolling over onto my left. Again, arms stretched out. 90-degree angle at the hips. 90-degree angle at the knees. Hand in front of the heart. Letting yourself feel nice and heavy. No tension, letting the tension melt out. Focus on the breath. And now you can begin rocking on this side. Continuing to breathe. You may have big, big, big movement. You may have just little tiny movements. Whatever is working for you this morning is perfect. Nice deep breaths, whatever feels good for you. 2, 3, 4 seconds. In and out. And just one more minute here on this side. Tapping in to the natural rhythm of the body, the heartbeat. Just a few more breaths. And we're going to bring this to a pause and just let your body feel nice and heavy. And then as lazily as you can, roll over onto your back. See if you can see me. Back into that first position that we took, constructive rest position. Letting your body feel nice and heavy. Take a few deep breaths in here. Connect deeply with the love flowing through the body, flowing through the aura. Feel the compassion that this light carries. Feel the peace and joy that this light carries. And now you're going to slowly begin to open your knees and bring your feet together. Also known, if you're a yogi, Supta Baddha Konasana. And what you're going to do, this is known as the trauma release technique. So move my butt up so you can see a little better. What you're going to do is you're going to slowly begin to bring your knees together until you hit a spot where your legs begin to shake. And this is known as the trauma release technique by Dr. David Berceli. Just remember to breathe, deep breaths, and then bring it. You can bring your knees in a little closer. This can get hard on the inner thighs. Remember, we're trying to do this as lazily as possible. Shaking it out, shaking it out. And now bring yourself back to a pause into this restful position. Take a few deep breaths. Let your body feel nice and heavy. Let's do that one more time, slowly opening the knees, feet together. And then when you're ready, begin bringing them back together. This is one of my favorites that I do throughout the day when I'm overwhelmed, when I've taken on too many people's energies, when I'm needing a reset. And then bring yourself to a pause. Roll back over onto your side and let yourself just feel really heavy there for a moment. And then when you're ready, push yourself all the way up into a seated position. Bring your hands into your lap. Roll your shoulders back. Breathe into the root chakra at the base of the spine. And with your breath anchoring in that pink light of love, of compassion. And breathe into the sacral chakra in the lower belly. Anchoring in that pink light. And you can hear my cat wailing in the back. And breathe into the solar plexus, breathing in that pink light, breathing in that love, that compassion, dislodging any density, any overactivity. And breathe into the heart. Into the throat. Breathe into the third eye. And that is your chakra at the brow. Breathing love, breathing patience, breathing peace into the mind. And then breathe this pink light, anchoring it into the crown chakra, balancing the left and right brain, disintegrating neural pathways that do not support you today. Thanking Archangel Chamuel for coming and working with us today, for his love, his kindness, his patience, his compassion, his peace, all of the many beautiful frequencies that he brings. Continue to breathe this pink light in throughout the day. Slowly begin to open your eyes. You can bring a little movement in here too. Moving the spine, you can do some circles. Oh, it feels good. I feel better. So I have a few announcements, and I'm going to continue to move, and you can continue to move as well if it feels good for you. I have an in-person ceremony coming up for Halloween. Woohoo! Excited, excited. A cord cutting extravaganza like none other. That will be October 27th. You'll hear more about it at the end of this week. What is it? Tuesday? Yeah, at the end of this week. And then I'm going to begin doing free monthly community get-togethers. One of the hardest things about a healing journey, a spiritual journey, can be finding your community. And when I do Facebook Lives, I can't see any comments. I can't see who's here. I can't really answer any questions. And so I want to open that up. And I want you to be able to meet other people that are in this group. And so that is going to start in November. So I'm really excited about that too. And that will be online. And so, yeah, I hope this helps you. I hope this supports you in your nervous system and your day Have a beautiful one. Mwah.